first of all, just you grabbed the lead 88-87 with about 4 minutes left, and then from that point, was there something you saw, other than missed shots that maybe led to this result?
No, I think the guys did a great job, and I think we had an open shot from our best shooter to take the lead, and I will sign on it every day. So proud of the guys, proud of the way they fought all the way until the end, following, being disciplined, defending without fouling, being physical. I thought it was a great battle. I think the officials did a great job letting both teams play, and it was fun. I hope it was fun for everybody here watching and everybody on TV.
And then just I wanted to ask about Day'Ron Sharpe, who had a really strong game, but only played 14 minutes. Was it just tough with the Karl-Anthony Towns matchup, or was it kind of a minutes restriction, or just game flow that went into him maybe not playing a ton?
Yeah, a little bit of both, and I had Nick in good rhythm right there and playing well and getting stops, and I decided to bring Nick, so it's a little bit of both, but I'm very happy with what Day'Ron did. Like you said, you see it right there. Not that plus minus mean a lot, but his 10 points and his energy and everything. So I'm very happy with his performance, and I'm very happy with everybody else's performance.
You guys struggled shooting from the field, but really defensively and on the offensive glass, made up for it there. It seemed like there was, a pep in the step and a hustle from the opening tip from this group. Do you sense anything with this being a rivalry matchup that might have contributed to the energy that you saw?
Yeah, I don't know. You got to ask the players. I'm not on the court. I try to focus and prepare for the game and get them ready to go, and I think they did an amazing job. Obviously, from my experience in the NBA, players love to play national TV. For me, it's longer timeouts and a few more interviews, but for players, it's different, so I'm pretty sure they can, tell you how they feel, but all I can say is they did a great job. The environment out there was great, and again, these games are really good.
Jordi, you talked pregame about kind of the positive energy that your coaching staff brings each day. It seems like your players kind of emulate that as well. You get down double digits again in the second half of this game, bounce back, battle back. Seems like this team kind of consistently through the season has battled back through adversity. What was your thoughts of the way that they battled tonight and all season long?
Yeah, I think that it speaks of, like the identity of the team, the competitiveness, resiliency, however you want to say it. And I'm happy to see that because, sometimes the other team in the NBA with a schedule, the other team may be better than you. You don't make shots, they make shots. But as long as you come back and fight and try to do the right thing, play hard but do it with purpose. And I think our purpose and focus today was right there. You guys said it. We didn't shoot the ball extremely well. They're very good defensively, and they are physical, regardless of where they rank in the middle of the pack. They're like size in every position. So again, I'm very happy with the fight, the performance, and I want to see it again tomorrow.
How were you feeling when Keon made the three-pointer that brought you up 87?
It's part of basketball, ups, downs, runs, right? Like they make a run, we're down 13, we make a run. Taking the lead is obviously like a good thing. We had enough timeouts to play and give a little bit of a rest to our guys, and I tried to use them. So it was good. I was obviously happy for him and the guys to see that the hard work pays off, and we couldn't close it, but like I said, very happy with seeing that shot taken by our best shooter, and I would sign it to do it again if I could replay this game.
Hey, Jordi, at shoot-around this morning, Nick just talked about how he doesn't feel like he's shown his best self this season, especially defensively. I know he didn't play in the previous matchups against the Knicks, and I just wanted to see what your thoughts were on his matchup against Karl-Anthony Towns.
Yeah, I liked his energy. He was vocal. Like he was engaged the whole game, and that's the next Nick Claxton I want. And if he continues to do that like he's been doing, he's going to help us win. The good thing is he has high standards for himself, and I love it. Somebody mentioned this morning or pre-game that, he said he didn't like losing, and I love it. I want all our guys to not like it, and that makes us come back, work, have a positive energy in our group, and compete out there. And That's what it's all about. Nobody in that locker room right now feels good because we lost, but the energy throughout the whole game was very positive, and that was a connected group. So Nick is part of it. He's one of being as young as he is, he's one of our vets and one of our leaders. And I want him to continue to say those things because that means he has high standards.
Hi, Jordi. Tonight was the most minutes for D'Angelo Russell this season in the Nets uniform. He played more than 4 minutes than in any other contest. Was that a symptom of kind of his performance? It was one of his best games of the season, his improving health, the rivalry, and kind of the game flow of everything, or was it some other reason?
Yeah, a little bit of everything. His impact and the group has been very positive. He's an excellent ball handler and playmaker and scorer. So he impacts the game in many ways, and he understands the game. He communicates. So having that voice and that experience there makes everybody feel better. It makes me feel better, but I don't play, and it also makes his teammates better because he makes things simple for everybody else. And I want him to keep working on the way we want to play and how we want to defend and things done at a certain intensity. And I think he's done a great job. Obviously, he comes out of an injury, and we're managing like how he feels after back-to-backs, and we'll assess him now after the game. But yeah, no, I'm happy with his minutes, and I want to continue for him to like even feel better, feel like he's in the best shape of his life. So it doesn't happen overnight, but I think he'll be able to achieve the goal. Thanks.
D'Angelo, you guys hold the Knicks to 99 points today. They barely cracked 100. You come back tomorrow against a very, very offensive-minded Phoenix Suns team, Kevin Durant, the whole nine. How do you maintain that kind of defensive focus and take it from one very offensive, talented team to the next?
Credit to the coaching staff. They've done an amazing job of plugging guys in and guys stepping up to the plate and making a name for themselves with the opportunity. So credit to the coaching staff, keeping guys prepared. No matter who's out there, who's playing, he finds a way to compete and hold guys to a high standard. It's very respectable.
You've been here before, obviously. You've been a part of this rivalry. Just what was it like being back and getting to experience it again?
Yeah, it's cool. It's cool. Obviously, being in New York, any rivalry in New York's a pretty big deal. So to be a part of this one, to have some familiarity with it, I miss it. So it's good to be back for sure.
And the trade deadline's obviously 2 weeks away. You were just traded. You've been traded. Just in general, as an NBA player, this time of year as the speculation starts to ramp up, just what's that like as a player, and how can it weigh on you mentally?
I only can speak for myself. I never care. I never let my mind go to that. Only time I think about it or talk about it is when y'all ask me. I really take pride in keeping my mind away from things like that I can't control. So I try to spread that message as well to the younger players too.
How much do you feel your progression in just game by game, you feel like understanding what Jordi wants from you in terms of organizing the offense when you're out on the court? This is the most minutes you played, and also just anecdotally felt like the most you had the ball in your hands kind of in the half court. So have you noticed yourself feeling more comfortable as of late?
Dude, I'll never take being able to play free basketball like this for granted again. This is a style and a play that obviously we got the best performance team as well. They keep guys fresh, they keep guys in shape, and they keep them prepared for the minutes and the load that they're about to play in. So for me, my body is not prepared for this. I didn't prepare for this all season, all summer. So it's an adjustment for me as well. My body's adjusting as well. So like I said, just keep listening to the training staff. They're putting me in the best position to adjust mid-season and not be vulnerable out there as well.
Hey, with 23 seconds left, play was called up for Cam Johnson. You weren't on the floor. How do you feel about, that last end of the game, the sequencing? Would you have wanted to be out there, or how do you feel about that?
I don't care. I trust coach. I trust coaches. They feel like I should. I'll make the best out of it if I'm not. Can't control that, so I don't let my mind go there.
D'Angelo, you've been here for a little while now. Just kind of interested in your thoughts on this group's kind of resilience, right? You've seen some highs and lows here in your short time here so far, just the way that they've been able to battle back, and tonight being one of those nights down double digits and you get the whole way back to get the lead.
Credit to the coaching staff. Like I said, they keep everybody's minds prepared and in a working mentality to where no matter who's out there, everybody's going to be prepared mentally and everybody's going to work hard as they can. I think that formula is a great formula for a young group. And you see our group as well. We got sprinkled older guys in there as well. It's a good mix. I can't do nothing but credit the coaches for having us prepared.
This was arguably your best game since you've been with the Nets, at least since you got traded back here. And obviously you've been pretty much thrust into that starting point guard role, and there's been a lot of injuries. How has it felt for you having to carry on that type of like ball handling, scoring load, as opposed to what your role has been over the past few years?
Just adjusting, definitely adjusting, recalibrating a style of play that I haven't played in a while. Having the ball, knowing that I'm going to receive the ball and create for guys as well, knowing that it'll come back. Just finding ways to gain coach's trust to where he feels like he can put the ball in my hands and knows that I'm going to get it to the right guy. But I'm just playing. Like I said, I won't take this level of freeness for granted. You know, I just came from where I came from. It's a different style. So being here, I'm just embracing it.
What was the biggest challenge this evening? Was it the fast play or size?
I wish I could be honest, but I'm not. I'm gonna agree with that. Yeah, I think fast play was something that we could have capitalized on more. You know, when we got stops, try to run out there, and they came off a back-to-back, so trying to get them to keep up with our pace. But a few other things kind of dictated that as well. I'll save my piece on that. Cool.